Ladies, tonight I am here on the show and I am going to talk about the game tonight between Cleveland and San Antonio. Alright, so, there's not much to talk about, so I'm just going to do a lot of things like this because until we get some other stuff, March Madness is coming up in a few weeks. I'll do all that stuff, try to mix it up a little bit, but right now, there's not a lot of stuff going on. Not a lot of news going on in football. I feel like the Jacksonville got their new quarterback. Well, they extended 3 years, $55 million. To me, that guy sucks ass. Whatever, not worth the show topic. I'm sorry. Blake Bortles sucks ass. I don't know why the hell you would pay him $3 million, 3 years, $55 million. That guy needs to go work at McDonald's. Anyways, let's talk about something that's worth talking about here on the TV show. Okay, so Cleveland versus San Antonio tonight. Alright, so this game, as I've been saying it, as I said it, when I came here a few days ago when they lost to the Wizards, I said it that once the honeymoon's over, once teams start having time to look at them, how they're playing with these new guys, these new young guys, once teams have the chance to install a game plan, things could be different because this team, it's a bunch of good young guys, but at the end of the day, other than LeBron James, there's no superstar on this team. And this may, like I said, it's nice. They got more speed, they got more athletic. But at the end of the day, other than LeBron James, there's no stars on this team. And tonight, once again, what happened? Tonight wasn't even necessarily about stars because, also San Antonio's missing their star player, Leonard. It was just about defense to me. You see what the difference is, how easy to me San Antonio was scoring on the paint, and how hard it was for Cleveland to get on the paint with them. That's what defense is. To me, this team is still not quite defending. It's amazing. You have two 7-footers, two very good, young, athletic 7-footers, and you still can't seem to defend the right way. You're still letting them, a lot of times I thought they walked just right into the paint and either dunked it or lay it in. And I'm like, this is unacceptable. You have two good, young, athletic 7-footers who should at least make it a little bit tougher. You have Pau Gasol, out of all people, at one point dunking like he was LeBron James. Are you kidding me? Gasol's 35, 37 years old? That you should, out of all people, that should be the last guy getting it. They're not even laying it up, dunking it. Are you serious? They still have defensive problems to me. They really do, and I hope it's more of they got to get used to playing with each other. But, I don't know. I mean, you got Tristan Thompson and Larry Nance, two over there to protect the paint. I look at this game and I just saw how easy it was for some of these San Antonio players to just get in the paint. And then you looked at Cleveland, other than LeBron James, they struggled getting the paint. They really did. That was the difference to me of a good defensive team in San Antonio and a bad defensive team in Cleveland. To me, this was the whole scheme. It wasn't like superstar, like when you play the Warriors and they just throw too many stuff at you and poor LeBron James can't handle it. That wasn't even the case here. It wasn't even the case a few days ago when they lost to the Wizards. The last two losses, they lost to Memphis. Excuse me. They lost to the Wizards. They beat Memphis, and now they lost to San Antonio. Well, to me, I didn't watch the Memphis game, but I have watched the Wizards game, and I watched tonight the San Antonio game. And to me, those two games are more about defense than anything else. They're not defending. They're letting guys walk up to that paint and lay it in. That's what got to me. That's where you got two athletic, good 7-footers to try to stop that from trying to stop from doing that, And you still seem to be struggling with it. I saw you struggle with it with the Wizards game. I saw you struggle with tonight with the Spurs game. I'm sorry, but that's why you got guys like Tristan Thompson and Larry Nance. And you would think, and I think he is motivated. You can tell at times he's trying a little bit more. Is Tristan Thompson? You can tell he's a little bit motivated, a lot more motivated. We're now having a threat like Larry Nance to take his numbers away, his minutes away. But still, it's not only those two also. It comes down to everybody. Everybody, all those 12, 13 guys on that team have got to make the commitment to defense. If not, they could still go to the finals, but I think they would get swept out. I think they would get run out by the Warriors. I really do. And the only reason I think this team could still, the way they're playing right now, could still make it to the finals is because how weak the East is. But if this was the West, this is probably a second round, a team that's going to get eliminated in the second round. I think you look at this team, and I think Houston would probably eliminate them in the West. The Warriors would probably eliminate them in the Spurs. The Spurs might even eliminate them in the West. Even the Thunder, if they can get their head out of their ass and be consistent for a 7-game series. There's at least 3 to 4 or 5 teams in the West who would eliminate this team. This team in the West, to me, is a Minnesota. If they're healthy, if they were in the West, I think they would be in the 5th seed, to be honest with you. I think, like I said, just those teams, I think Houston's better than them, the Warriors are better than them, the Timberwolves are better than them, Thunder are better than them, when they can get their head out of their ass. I think they would be like around the 5th seed if this team was in the West. I really do. But since the East is so weak, they're still, what are they, 3 seed? I believe it's Toronto, Celtics, and then Cleveland. But yeah, if it was the West, it would be a 5th seed, and it would probably be a second round exit. This team is not very good. The only reason if they make to the finals will be because of the weak East. Trust me, do not be surprised if this team gets swept at all if they have to play the Warriors in the finals. It will not even be fun to watch. Trust me, there's a lot of people already complaining from last year. This would be worse than last year if they have to, if they ended up. Like I said, if an NBA fan, you're hoping for Houston to surprise the world and upset the Warriors. Otherwise, you're going to see a very boring and very fast NBA Finals. That sounds weird, boring and fast. Usually those words don't come together. But that's what you would see, a very boring and fast NBA Finals of a fucking 20-25 point blowout in about 4 of the games, and then over in a week or 10 days. It depends on just how much the games are in between, But yes, I don't know. At this point, they're just going to have to learn to play together, tighten up the defense, and let's just pray, like I said, that maybe Houston surprises the world and beats the Warriors, and then we can get at least a decent finals. I still think Houston would be the favorites. But yeah, I do not want to see a Cleveland Warriors finals. Not because it would be the 4th straight time, but because of how bad Cleveland is right now. How bad they are. I really don't. I feel like other than LeBron James, this team sucks ass. I don't think they suck ass. I just don't think they're good enough. LeBron 33 points tonight. Everybody else, whatever. Just completely sucks ass. Anyway, chicken wings you're asking for or some of you, but I believe chicken wings, Patterson, I believe you guys been asking still for the state of sports. I mean, like I said, I wanted to do that video kind of professional with a tie, but I don't have a tie up in here, so either I go buy one. My father, he's too skinny. His clothes won't fit me. We already looked at it, and he's kind of like, get off the, he got chicken legs, so. It wouldn't work. I would literally have to go buy a suit. And so, I don't know. Should I just do it without the suit? Comment down below. I might just do it without the suit because I don't think it makes a lot of sense to go buy a fucking $1,000. Well, obviously I'm just kidding. It wouldn't make sense to buy a suit, like just to, I don't know how much they are, but just for one video, like, come on. I rented the suit last year for a wedding, so I don't think it would be, but I mean, we'll see. But if you guys are fine, just do the fucking video without it, just dress like this, normal. Comment down below, because I think I kind of spoke out of my ass, about the suit, and then I realized I looked at my closet and I'm like, I don't have this shit, and then I talked to my father, he's like, yep, nothing's gonna fit, like, I'm gonna fucking look like a fucking, like, I'm gonna look terrible, the fucking shirt's gonna be like here. My father's a lot skinnier and smaller than me, so nothing of his stuff would work. That's why I had to rent a suit last year when my friend got married. I looked like a fucking sexy cupcake. It was fucking blue. Like, are you kidding me? I couldn't at least wear black. Anyways, that's actually the suit I was planning on wearing, the sexy cupcake outfit. And the sexy cupcake outfit, turns out I rented out. I never bought it. So, I don't have that sexy cupcake outfit anymore. I'm not gonna go fucking rent it just for fucking one video. I either go buy one, like very cheap at the fucking, I don't know where the fuck you can buy a fucking cheap costume, a suit, and then, or I just fucking do the video like this, dress like a fucking normal person. Anyways, comment down below because I see Patterson still wants me to do that video, and I think Chicken Wing still wants me to do that video. Comment down below. Until next time, I'm the man that runs the place, and I will see you later. Oh my lord, this video went too long. Are you fucking kidding me? Just a fucking basketball topic when fucking, I think it's 10 minutes. Oh no, never mind, 10 minutes.